All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good, man? Been a weekend. Hold on one second. Let me get this camera a little closer so you can see my crooked tooth. Hope you guys doing well this morning. Ricky Williams in the building. What's going on? Steve Mega in the building. What's happening? Kentrell, what's up? What's up? Hope you had a good weekend, Kentrell. T. Robinson in the building. What's happening? Gabe Toss. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Ray Patterson in the building. What's going on, man? Fake ran away because you scared of Tank. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. He wanted an exhibition. He wasn't going to get no exhibition. Too bad that girl did that thing. That boy was probably going to get beat up. For an 8-round fight against, Anthony Joshua was not going to go out there and try to hurt that guy. You know that, man. What's going on, man? The official is according to High Hype and is going to count. Yeah. It's an 8-round fight. Who cares? What's up, hey, Dion Davey? What up? What up? What up? What up? What is up, beautiful lady? Man, it's so nice to see your face. Let me zoom up. Ooh-wee. Such a pretty picture, Miss Davey. Hope you're doing well. What's going on? Carrie Gunval 9876. What's going on, man? You know what I gotta do? I gotta actually go to the sorry. Hold on. Yeah, it comes up like that on this too. That's weird, man. I wonder why YouTube is doing that. Not giving the full name. But what's going on, Dion Davey? Hope you're doing well. Vi Ferrer in the building. What's up? Gilbert Jimenez, what's going on, man? I need a break from the mainstream, bro. I needed a break this weekend. I took a break this weekend. I did not pay $50 to watch Chris Eubank and Conor Benn fight. I am sorry. I am done with DAZN using my money and then asking me to spend that much more money for a fight that I have no real reason to be interested in. To charge $50, man, for that fight it's at the point of ridiculousness. Oh, it's all it's going to be is a scripted match. It's not a real fight. Vi Ferrer, what's going on, man? I need a break from the mainstream. Hey, top of the morning to you at LV2PGTV. Shout out to you, man. Cushy Scoop Creamy. Good morning, man. Marcus Bridges, what's up? Lee Jackson in the building. What's going on, man? Fred Davis, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I think I saw everybody. Boxing for Steelers. What's going on? So what up, Fanon? Sorry, fight on DAZN. Look, man, I'm just trying to tell you. I didn't see the fight. I was not going to pay $50 for that fight. I would have watched the fight if they didn't charge me $50 for that fight. When I first signed up to DAZN, you used to get those fights for free. That is a free ass fight card. Eddie Hearn out here trying to suck everybody's pockets dry, man. He got to get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? No, they didn't say they were going to have a rematch, and they don't need to because they're making. What weight was that fight at? What weight was that fight at? Wasn't that fight somewhere like the 150s or something like that? Let me see something. Yeah, it was at 160. Man, what is Conor Benn going to have to do and Conor Benn weighed in at what? At 160 to 159 and a half, bro. That's a 168 pounder. DAZN was trying to get slick from free to $24.99, now $59.99. Man, yeah, I can't do that shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm not going to spend that money for a fight card that I'm not interested in. So those UK dudes ain't getting my money. I'm sorry, man. I've signed up to DAZN, so maybe I'll watch the replays, but I'm not catching no pay-per-views on that, man. That's not happening. There's an outside chance I'll keep the subscription going, but I don't know. Because it's just not a good deal, man. You know what I mean? It's just not a good deal. But then again, the card that's coming up next in December with David Benavidez and Anthony Yard. I mean, damn, that shit is going to be in fucking Saudi Arabia, bro. Like, man, wow, boxing is just spread all over the place, man. Justin Jones says, Lufanon, Grand Rising, Chad. Grand Rising to you, brother. Exactly. That was their stick. No pay-per-views to get you on the platform. And then after you're the platform, then they changed and started charging you. And then it's just like, wow, man. Anyway, it is what it is. Everything is pay-per-view on DAZN. And every one of those, that's not $59.99. I'm not paying for that. I would have rather paid $50 to watch Danny Garcia fight his last fight card than I would have done to pay that. You know what I mean? That David Benavidez card would be so much better in the U.S. I mean, it would be exciting if it was in the U.S. It'd be exciting if it was in the U.S., but, you know, it is what it is. I'll probably watch, because I want to watch the Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney fight. That's the only one really on that fight card that I'm looking forward to. Zulu Line, what our man said for X. That Benavidez card, yeah, it would be. They started charging pay-per-view when Canelo started fighting on that platform. Yeah, I don't care. That wasn't worth the money, bro. Well, it wasn't. I mean, hey, let me tell you something. I didn't pay it. Definitely not worth the money. I don't care when they started it because they said they were never going to start it. So you just really can't really take too much of what they say very, very seriously, man. You real talk about boxing. You are all I respect. Let me say, what is you real talk about boxing? I respect all the stuff you talk about. You don't go off rumors like other channels. No, I don't really go off rumors too much. But hey, man, you know, if it's out there, it's out there, man. Boxing is controlled in large part by people's rumors. And because they're always trying to, you know, we got to control the narrative. Control the narrative. You know what I mean? That's what the boxing media is about right now. It's about controlling the narrative. And that might have always been what media was about. And I was just slow. And they've always been like that. More than likely, they've always been like that. You know, leopards don't change their spots. You know, their spots, the leopard don't change their spots. So if they're doing it now, they were doing it before, you know. Turkey said no more pay-per-view and we still paying. I mean, you're gonna really take Turkey Al-Sheikh at his word. You know what I mean? Oh, so it's this weekend, huh? Is it this week? Is it fight week? I wasn't tracking. The $12 million fight that Devin Haney is getting. Hey, I hear y'all, man. I hear y'all talking about that shit. Yep, it's this weekend, the 22nd. All right, so I'm going to be amped. Who y'all got? All right, I can get amped. It's this weekend. That's what's up. I wasn't keeping track of it because it's another damn pay-per-view. Fanon, what you think about Jamar Chase spitting on Ramsey? I did not see that. So I can't give you any feedback on that. V Mason says, I think DAZN meant to never charge pay-per-view, but when Canelo started fighting on DAZN, they felt like they needed to go to pay-per-view to pay him. Well, I mean, you're being very kind. I think that's a very kind interpretation. But they did pay-per-views before Canelo was there. And they did pay-per-views after Canelo left. You know what I mean? Woo, Phoenix. He said, Anthony Joshua is a disgrace. got knocked out and doesn't want to avenge the loss like he did with Ruiz. He needs to fight Dubois again, fight Tyson Fury, or stay retired. Well, you know what it is. AJ is a hype job, and he's about to go get some money for an exhibition. They're gonna try to transpose Gervonta Davis with Anthony Joshua in Miami, like anybody gives a rat's fucking ass about Anthony Joshua in Miami. Well, what'd I say? Damn, Fanon, you don't want to read that hate comment on Lil Debo? What is that? Hold on. What are you talking about? Lil Debo what? I don't know what you're talking about with Little Debo. I'm with that. Fight Wilder, damn it. Who's Debo? Lil Debo. Who's Lil Debo? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just keep the energy. The tank haters. Man, look, bro. They're going to celebrate. Watch this shit. They're going to celebrate Anthony Joshua for fighting a guy smaller than him in the same size gloves Gervonta Davis was going to fight him in. 10-ounce gloves. They had Gervonta in 10-ounce gloves. They got Anthony Joshua in 10-ounce gloves and Gervonta Davis in 10-ounce gloves. Jake Paul could not make the weight. Watch what Jake Paul's weight weighs in it. He's going to weigh in at like 210 or something. I bet you his ass didn't want to cut that weight. I bet you that. That's what I really think. I think he didn't want to cut that weight. I don't think he wanted to cut that weight. I think this is a complete and utter punk move on the part of Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. Just shows they both punks. How in the world you think you're going to have everybody amped up? And they're just going to say, oh, everybody loved this. This is the greatest event ever. Because that's what y'all do. Now what y'all do is, let me get this shit out of the way so I don't go on mute. You know what I mean? Y'all going to act like this is some great event. Nobody gives a shit about Anthony Joshua. Nobody gives nothing. No, who cares about Anthony Joshua? And then you're going to claim all kind of successes out of this, man. When you're only going to fight him 8 rounds. 8 rounds. 8 rounds. Anthony Joshua's last fight, I do believe, was for the IBF World Championship. And now he's fighting an 8-rounder against a YouTuber. But AJ is going to be celebrated for it. Gervonta was going to fight a guy that was 50 pounds, the same thing, except for the guy was outweighed him by 50 pounds. And y'all talk bad about Gervonta for wanting to do it. But AJ, AJ. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. Can we get some color in the chat? Thank y'all for that color in the chat, bro. Thank you for keeping some color in the chat. We're going to keep that yellow in the chat. Lil Fairy Debo. What is that? Lil Fairy Tale Debo. AJ better beat the brakes off Jake. Man, it's going to be fake, man. Anthony Mitchell, what's up? What's good, family? Glad I got to catch you live again. Keep doing a good job, Fanon. Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Fanon, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. And again, man, Phoenix the Assassin, thanks for putting some color in the chat, man. Thanks for sponsoring the chat. Fanon, what's your prediction for the Jake Joshua fight? I mean, it's going to go. I hope it ends in 1 round with AJ walking across the ring and just battering him half to death. That's how I hope it ends, because that's how it should end. But more than likely, it's not going to end like that. More than likely, they're going to dance a waltz around the place for a little while, and then maybe AJ may pick up the pace on him. But, I don't know, man. It just depends on what script they write, because I think it's going to be scripted. Just emailed you of what? Let's see.
I'm watching the Conor Ben Chris Eubank Jr. 2 fight. I'm just watching the card for it. And then I've just watched this Adam Azine versus Scooby fight. And I thought, something's a bit weird about this fight. Something's a bit weird about the way this fight ended. And then shows the replay. Look at this. Angle in a minute. Here, watch this. Right, look. Gets it. Then he goes, right, okay. And then he takes the knee. And then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with the beard. Watch. Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? What is that about?
Ooh.
What's that? Junior 2 fight. I'm just watching the card for it. And then I've just watched this DAZN versus Scooby fight. And I thought, something's a bit weird about this fight. Something's a bit weird about the way this fight ended. And then shows the replay. Look at this. Hang on in a minute. Here, watch this. Right, look. Gets it. Then he goes, right, okay. And then he takes the knee. And then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with the beard. Watch. Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
He winked.
What is that about? What's that about? I'm watching the Conor Ben Chris Eubank Jr. 2 fight. I'm just watching the card for it.
Hey, so Jay can sell with AJ, but not Tank. Oh, thank you, Marcus Bridges. Did they sell all the tickets out? Who knows? They're probably gonna try to buy all them damn tickets. Man, ain't people frauds, bro. Anyway, I didn't say he couldn't sell. I'm just saying it's some BS. Hey, man, Tank. Hey, Carnell Tanksley with the $10 holler. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. They buy tickets over there, dog. I don't buy shit with them dudes. Marcus Bridges in the building. Thank you so much for that support, brother. He said, Devin flat on his ass this weekend will complete my Thanksgiving. Oh, man, it's Thanksgiving this weekend, man. God dog, bro. God dog. Oh, it's Thanksgiving this weekend, man. You know how crazy it is, man? It's crazy, man. Life has been really wild, man. It's Thanksgiving. Next week, it's the 24th, isn't it? It's Thursday the 27th. Thanksgiving is Thursday the 27th, right? It's next Thursday. It's not this Thursday. It's next Thursday. Thanksgiving, next Thursday, the 27th. Okay. Man, much love, Jeep Red Boy in the building with the $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I was like, shit, this weekend? Like, hold on, it's always on a Thursday. So, man, I gotta get my cooking and the Thanksgiving stuff together, man. I don't think my daughter's gonna come back home since my daughter was here this weekend. Those fighters are on the rehab season cards about to be under investigation. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can be under investigation if your ass is fighting over there. But I don't know, man. Look, bro, I'm telling you right now, I am welcoming all investigations. There's been so many gambling investigations, man, so many sneaky shit that cats are getting put on blast for. Then hopefully it'll clean up the sport because, you know, people talk a lot about fixing boxing, like with the sanctioning bodies, with the different weight classes, with the same day weigh-ins. And they never really just talk about getting rid of all the people, all the graft, all the people that are taking money from the fighters, all the people that are screwing around with boxing because of gambling. I think they add to the corruption more than anything else. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm happy to see these guys getting held accountable. It's been a good thing, man. You know, Cash Patel's doing his thing. And honestly, man, I hope that they continue to do it. And I hope that they discover everything that they can possibly discover on this stuff, you know? You're making hash brownies? Oh, good for you. Phoenix said both Devin, turkey, and both Devin, turkey, and turkey getting cooked this week. Y'all think he's getting cooked this weekend? Is it Friday? Is this fight on a Friday or a Saturday? This is going to be on the 22nd. That is, they are fighting on a Saturday. Devin's on the undercard on Saturday. Devin is headlining the undercard, bro. Hey, man, I be loving these dudes on Twitter, man. They be spinning some shit. They're like, man, everybody knows. Really, even though David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde is going to be the last fight, everybody knows the real fight on the card, the real main event is the Devin Haney, Ryan Norman fight. Like, hell no, I don't know that. We don't know that. All I know is David Benavidez fighting last. What up, That means PB's an Al Heyman fighter is at the end of that fight. What's going on? Dre's finest in the building. You dig? He said, Martin, good morning, black man. Peace and love. You dig? Hey, man, peace and love, brother. I dig. You know what I mean? He said headlining the undercard is hilarious. That's what he is. They headlining the undercard. But that's all right. I'm just teasing. You know what it is. We just tease him. That's all it is. Just teasing. Just jokes. Just jokes. Did y'all see this video? There's a video of Bud. Oh, fuck that, bro. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Anyway, man, this shit is a fucking pain in the ass. I swear to God. For real, pain in the ass. Devin and Brian Norman co-headliners, but I think the fight is bigger than the Benavidez fight. No, they're not. If they were not co-headliners, bro, somebody's got to be last. Somebody's got to be second to last, bro. No. That's just a way to make somebody feel better. That's just trying to make somebody feel better. That's it. All right, you know what I mean? Hey, Control said, I'm ready to see Abdullah fight. Hey, that'll be good. Yeah, I used to get to see Abdullah fights all the time. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Scooter Davis fighting this Saturday too on a different card. Hey man, you rock with Scooter Davis, man. I like that, man. Scooter Davis is on Matchroom too, so he's gonna be on the card. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a good card, man. It looks like a good card, so I'm gonna get excited about it, man. You know what I mean? Good morning, Fanon. Keep speaking truth. Them facts. I appreciate you, man. I will, man. I just saw this video though. I want to show y'all this video. Like, Jeremy, much love, brother. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Really appreciate that $5 holler, man. The Vargas brother beat my partner up Saturday. Hey, man, did your partner get his paycheck, though? You know what I mean? You know, that is that looked like he took a dive. That's crazy. I'm going to do a video on that. Yeah, that shit, he went ink and set his ass on that knee, bro. I'm telling you, man, y'all some wild-ass boys, bro. And the other guy looked at him, he's like, yeah, oh, no, sit on down. Like, who did that? That was also what happened with Sean Porter. That also happened with Sean Porter, Terence. That also happened with Sean Porter and Terence Crawford, too. That happened with, if he took a dive, guess who else took a dive? Sean Porter took a dive. That shit looked like what Sean Porter did when he winked out, when he winked over at the corner, you know? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, there's a lot of cheating. So honestly, I think that's how you fix boxing, more than trying to get rid of sanctioning bodies and all of that. More than trying to have a Saudi Arab prince come over and try to save all of boxing, bro. Safe to say, no one is beating Shiraz and Azim on a turkey card. Look, man. Oh, that was man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Was that the guy? Was that the guy who was the knockout? Was that the Aziz guy? Let me see that again. Hold on. Yeah. This is what Aziz. Oh, yeah, that was he. Oh, yeah. You fucking frauds. Like me, that's two. That's two. Y'all did it twice, bro. Somebody, man, look, bro. Dog, you guys better not. I'm not betting on them fights. These guys are such frauds, bro. Man, how many fixed fights y'all gonna have, man? That's blatant as shit. The dude, he winked. He went, dog, this nigga, hey, dude, the dude's face did this. He got knocked down as in. He looked at the corner man. The guy said, and then he just stayed there. Winked, and he stayed down. It was a delayed. He didn't even get hit hard. He just backed up, took a knee, looked at his corner. Yeah. Hey, did you see Brian Norman Sr. say they offered him food? He not eating. He not eating, old man. Let me tell you something, bro. No, I didn't see that, tender God. But hey, he better not sip no water over there. He better not sip no water over there. He better not do none of that. You know what I'm saying? He better not do none of that. None of that. Sip of water. Don't let him shake your hand. Who knows, man? If it was a PBC card, it'd be on the front page news. You know what it is, man. They got the fix out in the press. The press is just flat out fixed, man. Straight up and down, flat out, no doubt about it, fixed. For sure. Norman got spoiled, turkey plans for Devin. Let me ask you something, man. Why would anybody want to have Devin Haney plans, bro? Why would they want Devin Haney plans? Like, Devin's the guy that got to win, bro. I don't know who I want to win that fight. But wild speculation. Wild speculation. Fern in the building. What's good, bro? Flawless Mentality said absolute facts for nine, not a sip, both food or water, bro. Man, seriously, bro. I can't stand them. I just really don't like you niggas, man, with this tank shit. Let me just tell you, bro, I really don't fucking like you guys with this tank shit. I talk about Tank almost every day, primarily, bro, because I don't really like what the fuck you guys do with Tank. You guys have conditioned everybody to think Tank's a fucking nobody. Like, seriously, man. You guys are going to tell me that Jake Paul is going to do better numbers with Gervonta Davis in fucking Miami? I mean, with Anthony Joshua in Miami than Gervonta? Who the fuck is Anthony Joshua, bro? Anthony Joshua is not even a fucking world champion. He's coming off a bunch of fucking losses. He's not from the fucking United States, bro. But you guys just say these people are such big people, man. Like, you guys tell me that Devin Haney's getting $12 million for fucking Brian Norman Jr., bro. Like, will you guys stop the make fucking believe, bro? I mean, I know you can't stop the make believe because you guys in large part are bots. But man, you guys just make shit up. Like, everybody's bigger than the American fighter, and you don't fucking think He's in the United States of America. You're out your fucking mind. If Jake Paul was, if Anthony Joshua was a bigger fight for somebody in the United States, they would be coming here to fight him. 12 million now. They said it was 5 million last week, bro. I didn't say any of that stupid shit. Shut up. Like, I don't care, bro. You had 2 days to make up some shit. I didn't like the Jake Paul Tank fight. The Jake Paul Tank fight is garbage. I never thought that was a big fight. Never said I liked the fight. So please go away making things up. That's why nobody can really have any faith in you people. Because even if you distantly had a point, you wouldn't know how to make it because you just make up lies. The Gervonta Davis fight for Jake Paul was terrible. This Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight is fucking terrible. It's terrible. There's no U.S. support for Anthony Joshua. It's no U.S. support for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a has-been. You think you can just plug? I mean, just get the fuck out of here, bro. It's a replacement fight probably because that man, anyway, bro. I'm just telling you, bro, you guys' anti-Gervonta Davis campaign is so fucking stupid. If Gervonta Davis would, how come, I mean, god dang, man. That's all I got to say, bro. You guys want this fucking piece of shit. You want this piece of shit trailer trash ass dude. This piece of shit trailer trash ass dude with this terrible fucking attitude, bro. Nah, I 1,000 support AJ. Okay, yeah, support him. You and 15 other fucking people, bro. Nobody in the United States is fucking rocking with AJ but Clarissa Shields. I swear to God, I mean, he can do nothing right. He doesn't get any benefit of the doubt. He gets no benefit of the doubt. No matter what he does, what he did isn't what he did. Oh my God, man. Unless somebody accuses him of something, but you believe that shit. Anything that anybody accuses Tank of, you believe. And anything that is good about Tank or any accolades or anything that Tank has earned, you don't believe. You know what I mean, man? I'm telling you, man, I can't wait till you niggas are bumps on the road, man. Man, seriously, man, you guys are terrible. Yeah, I'm a casual, bro. That's why you're here, bro. Fuck off, man. Yeah, I'm a casual, yeah. Casually take your ass somewhere else, bro, and talk to somebody else. Casually find somebody to talk boxing to, bro, if you don't mind. AJ wishy-washy. At least we know Tank is going to try to knock his dude. Hey, try to knock his block off. That's probably exactly why he wanted to switch up out of there. Hold on a second. Tank messing around and accident. Let me tell you something real quick, bro. Netflix is an American company. Netflix started in the United States last time I checked. Everybody in the United States has Netflix. Gervonta Davis is an American fighter on a network that is American. Netflix. Now, I know you got Netflix overseas. You got different things overseas. I know you have access to that. But that is huge in the United States. That fight is on Netflix. Every one of these Netflix fights so far has had an American fighter. That is an American network. How in the fuck would that black people have? Every nigga I know got Netflix. But Gervonta Davis's viewers are not going to turn in and watch that, bro. Joshua was probably was always the plan. He probably was always the plan. However, man, let's get out of here with this garbage, bro. Okay? You have to have an American fighter. That's every one of those had an American fighter on it. AJ is on DAZN, bro. Nobody knows AJ in the United States for shit. It's bigger internationally. Who gives a fuck about international? It's in the United States. You don't have to go international in the United States. Simply by being big in the United States, you are international. It's the same stupid international argument that you guys always make. Like we don't exist on planet Earth. Like the United States is not a big-ass plot of land on the same globe you're talking about. The United States is global, okay? Matter of fact, we're a global superpower. We are global. You Negroes are domestic, which is why we have to have our armies over there. We are international. You Negroes are domestic. You just are out here trying to skim money off the bottom. That's what you're trying to do. You dudes don't even skim money off the top. You skim money off the bottom. I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. It's a U.S. platform. And AJ doesn't bring views to DAZN. What are you talking about? AJ doesn't bring views to DAZN. But it's a huge American fight with AJ in it. Now you're justifying it because of the size of it. Ain't nobody talking about AJ getting 150 million. AJ's getting this. AJ ain't getting that much money. I bet you they got a price deduction out of AJ. How much you want to believe they got a price deduction out of AJ? Like, get out of here. AJ's the real face of boxing. AJ. Please. Yeah, exactly. Go to Wembley and fight him over there. Fight him if it's AJ, fight him in Wembley. AJ's fighting in a little arena fighting in an arena in Miami. But it's the AJ. AJ's the real attraction. This is so much better with AJ. Why? Because AJ plays your games. You like AJ. AJ's with Matchroom. So Eddie Hearn likes it. Eddie Hearn likes it. The Boxing Writers Association likes it. So you guys can get your old paper play game, man. You know, who the fuck AJ is the face of boxing? I'm trying to tell you, somebody said it. It's really AJ's the face of boxing. Because AJ got face planted multiple times, bro. You know what I mean? Anyway, AJ got that Francis fight, and now, exactly. AJ fought Francis Ngannou after Tyson Fury, and now he's going to come in and he's going to fight another exhibition. Exactly. Double standards. How convenient, DAZN fans. I mean, it's crazy the double standards that these guys light off. You guys, I'm seriously, Blunts and Boxing. I know you're listening to me over here on Twitter. You literally are out here telling me that AJ is bigger on Netflix. Netflix, everybody in America has Netflix. Everybody in Baltimore got Netflix, man. And, you know what I mean? Everybody in Baltimore got Netflix. People in Chicago got Netflix. And they don't have to pay anything extra. And Gervonta Davis is already somebody that can sell 400,000. He sells 400,000, 1.2 million pay-per-views. But nobody's going to watch that. Man, it's way better. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all just like you stole the Ngannou fight from Deontay Wilder. You stole the Jake Paul fight from Gervonta Davis. You guys are nothing but a bunch of crumb bums. Bottom-dwelling crumb bums. People are for show crazy for not criticizing this fight like they did Tank. It just goes to show none of it be about furthering boxing. It's just about hating on Tank. It is. Everything's fine if Tank doesn't. If Tank does it, it's bad. If anybody else does it, look, man, Devin Haney got accused of kicking a baby mom in the stomach. And now you got certain YouTube channels flipping script. Flipping script when it's time to flip script, bro. Soft ass, bro. Them blammers got pulled out, bro. They trying to make it seem like Tank, the reason the fight didn't sell, makes no sense. They're gonna try to take all the tickets that were already sold and apply them over to the AJ and give themselves 2 more months. That's a bullshit fight, is why I already told you why the tickets ain't selling, because they couldn't play the tickets aren't selling because they couldn't do the resale game. They couldn't do the resale game. You said Netflix is so big, the movie theaters blame Netflix for theaters going under. Hey, man, it is. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, get out of here, man. Like, hey, no, AJ, we need a. You're trying to get AJ American exposure is what you're trying to do. You still think that people are gonna gravitate towards AJ because he's got a British accent and he's a nice looking guy. So you know what I mean? I remember when AJ was. Do y'all remember when AJ was going to be the next Muhammad Ali, and how AJ would have dominated Muhammad Ali? AJ's too big. AJ's too strong for Muhammad Ali. AJ's too small. I mean, Ali's too small. Still blowing smoke up there. He said, you can tell Tank is not in the script. They upset with him. Yeah, he wasn't going to do it. They probably still had to pay him. Don't let me hear that Jake had to pay. Because I still think that him saying that shit, man, don't let me find out that Jake had to pay some money. Okay? They're getting paid to talk about Tank. Oh, booty tag. You talking about gap tooth and booty bag. Gap tooth and booty bag. Troy Hutch said, get me heated when I hear that shit. AJ would have. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I used to say that. Now they're saying AJ gonna make double what Tank was gonna. Oh, now he's gonna make 300 million, huh? Dog, now they're gonna make. Now he's making 3 times more. You guys, what's wrong with you guys, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all, man? What is God save your souls? What is wrong with y'all, man? What is wrong with y'all, bro? I need to know what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Seriously, bro. What the fuck? You guys say any fucking thing. You just say anything. It's going to sell 3 times the tickets. AJ's going to make 5 times more money as a last-minute replacement. If AJ was going to make 5 times the money, he would have fought AJ in the first fucking place. AJ's a fucking replacement fighter. Just like Devin Haney's on that damn undercard, AJ was a replacement fighter for Gervonta. God dang. You niggas can turn shit into, man, my God, you guys can polish a turd, huh? AJ is a last-minute replacement because he ain't got shit else to do. What else is AJ gonna do? Where else is AJ gonna go? Fight Daniel Dubois, who just got knocked out again by, he already lost. He already lost. He's done. He's done. AJ is done. And he's a replacement fighter. But you guys are going to sit there and sell. He's going to make 5 times more. Man, what's wrong? I want to know what's wrong with y'all. I already know what's wrong with y'all. You guys are bots. My God, man. Can you guys ask your boss to give you a better line than that? The best you can do is say, oh, at least they're the same size, and stop right there. Okay? You can say, hey, at least they're both in the same weight class, but that's it. That is the end of the line. That's the whole comment. That's nothing. That's it. Man, he doesn't think he can beat AJ. AJ's going to carry him, man. Man, would you still be interested in AJ Wilder or AJ Fury? Fuck yeah. I still watch AJ Wilder and AJ Fury. Yes, I would. Because first of all, let me tell you something else, man. These UK fighters got more fixed bullshit going on around them, bro. Man, get out of here, bro. You weight drain Chris Eubank like that. Now the series is tied. You don't want to fight Chris Eubank again? Gabe 5, what up, man? He said, what up? What's popping, OG for 9 in the chat? How you feeling? Man, honestly, man, I'm feeling stressed out, bro, because you know, man, god dang, man. Yeah, man, I'm kind of stressed out. Not stressed out, but you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life around my father who passed away. And you know, it's really, really it's political, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like being political right now. Things are his passing is very political at this point. So I don't really enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like, we got a big family and everybody's got their wishes for what they want to have happen. And I don't really have a lot of thoughts about it, you know, but I am sitting through it. Oh, the video. Oh, this fight. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Thank you, Zulu Line. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. 2 Cent sent this on Twitter, I think. Hey, where did you? Hey, 2 Cent, where did you send that video again? I don't know what. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
Ended. And then shows the replay. Look at this. In a minute. Yeah. Watch this. Right. Look. Look. Gets it. Then he goes. Right. Okay. And then he takes the knee. And then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with a beard. Watch. Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? What is that about? What's that about? I'm watching the Conor Ben Chris Eubank Jr. 2 fight. I'm just watching the card for it. And then I've just watched this Adam DAZN versus Scooby fight. And I thought, something's a bit weird about this fight. Something's a bit weird about the way this fight ended. And then shows the replay. Look at this. Angle in a minute. Yeah, watch this. Right, look. Gets it. Then he goes, right, okay. And then he takes the knee. And then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with a beard. Watch. Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? What is that about? What's that about? I'm watching the Conor Ben Chris Eubank Jr. 2 fight. I'm just watching the card for it. And then I've just watched this Adam DAZN versus Scooby fight. And I thought, something's a bit weird about this fight. Something's a bit weird about the way this fight ended. And then shows the replay. Look at this. Angle in a minute. Yeah, watch this. Right, look. Gets it. Then he goes, right, okay. And then he takes the knee. And then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with a beard. Watch. Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? What is that about? What's that about?
What?
Watching the Conor Ben Chris Eubank Jr. 2.
Hey, I might do that, Lisa. What's up? What's going on, Lisa? Come visit us in Nashville. I will definitely, Lisa Brown, I will definitely love to come visit you guys in Nashville. That is so nice. Have a good day, my friend. Yeah, you know, I gotta come. I have been summoned to Nashville, Tennessee. I will be. Love you too, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I will definitely Definitely be in Nashville. That is the absolutely gorgeous wife of one of my closest friends. Yes, yes, yes. I will most definitely be there. You know how the wifey say show up, you showing up, I'm showing up. Yeah, me and Alton, man. Alton. I'll call Alton, man, and we'll set it up for sure. Come out there and spend a couple days. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Thank you so much. Y'all don't know what that means, but yeah, so like, yeah, my pops pass is like super fucking political right now. It's like super political. So that's like, and I don't mean political as in like governors and all that. I mean, just like we got a lot of family. We got a lot of people that love my grandpas, man. Every fight under the microscope now because of betting scandals. Hell yeah. Got to keep your money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Well, you got to keep your money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Got to keep your money in the pocket. Getting these guys overturned is love. Mm-hmm. But somebody said you couldn't see. If you can't see, this is it again. Look at the guy wink. Look. He's looking at the guy. Look at the guy wink. And he's going to show you, look, he winked and told him to sit down. And he stayed down. That's what he's talking about. I'll show you again up close. He said, Chris Eubank 2 fight. I was just watching the card, and I just watched Adam and Azim and Scooby fight. And I thought, something is a bit off about this fight, something a bit weird. And then watch the replay. Look at this. He hits him on top of the head, hook, left hook to the chin. Scooby gives him a little nod, looks at him, and then takes a knee. The guy in the beard, Scooby looks at the guy in the beard, and the guy in the beard winks and tells him to stay down. Wink. That's crazy. Now, that's crazy. Hold on. True feelings show up later with the memories king. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, no. Let me tell you something, man. They've been coming. This is his watch. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't make that shit. You cannot make that up. Man, I got Lisa listening, and I can't even cuss now. I can't even cuss and that crazy now that I know Lisa listening. No, man, you can't make that. You can't make that stuff up. When you get knocked down, a boxer generally supposed to wait for his corner to tell him to get up. Old school rule. Yeah, but he didn't. He was like, and stayed his ass down. He wasn't telling him to get up because he could have definitely got up. Hey, man. Let me look at this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta see. Who is this? Okay, his name is Connor Lynch. Not Connor Lynch. Connor Ben. Shout out to Connor Lynch, my guy, my Irish friend, Connor. It's a very Irish name, Connor. Let's see the event. Adam Azim from the UK. What is the root of the name Azim? Arabic. So, all right. So, yeah, Azim, that is a Turkey guy. And that's a fixed fight. That's the second fixed fight for Turkey. We got a fixed Azim fight, and we've got a fixed, and we have, I do believe, let me say this in a way that is responsible to all parties involved. We have a fight that I believe could have been fixed in the Carlos Adames fight against Hamad Shiraz. And now we have this Scooby. Is his name Curtis Scooby? Kurt Scooby. Kurt Scooby. Where Kurt Scooby takes a very suspect knee. Very, very funny business. George Foreman said when Ali dropped him, he waited for his corner to tell him to get up, got up, the fight was low, the fight was over. Hey, man, he's going to get his ass knocked down again. Hey, Big George didn't want to know. Big George stayed his ass down on that ground because Big George didn't want to get his ass knocked out again. Ali was laying on that boy. It was going to get ugly, dog. Because there was how many more rounds was there left in that fight? Was that a 9th round knockout? I think it was a 9th round or something. Was it 9th? The 8th round. That shit wasn't even close. Oh, he stopped that boy in the 8th. Oh, he stopped him in the 8th. That shit was going to get ugly, bro. Hell yeah, the way they talk about it. The way they talk, let me tell you, that's a story man, I swear, Mark, I swear to God. That is the one fight in boxing that the pundits lie about more than any other fight I've ever seen, bro. The story that they tell about the thrill, about the rumble in the jungle is such a lie. Muhammad Ali beat the shit out that man. Ali beat the tar out of George Foreman, bro. Beat him up. They acting like Ali was getting killed, and man, oh my God, man. The way that the boxing media try to cover up being wrong, these dudes did not want to sit on that L, bro. And they created this narrative about that fight, bro, that George Foreman was even in the fight. George Foreman got knocked out in 8 rounds. 8 rounds. 8 rounds. Foreman said he was drugged. Hey, he could have been. He could have been. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you came with the fight. Hell yeah, that boy got his ass whooped in 8, Rick. In 8. 8 rounds, dog. He wasn't going to last. He needed to stay down. It was 8 rounds. It was time to stay down, dog. You know what Muhammad Ali was going to do that boy in round? It's a 15-round fight. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bro, do you understand there was 7 more rounds of ass whooping? There was 7 more rounds of extreme African ass whooping coming to that man. Oh, Lord, he did him. Hey, man, he did him. Hey. But you never know, man. You never know. Shout out to Turkey for giving us the fights we want to see. Damn losers. Exactly. What do you say? No, Nat knee. Man went into a depression after that ass whooping, Rick Tails. That's all you got, George. That's all. Yeah, that's about it. He said, that's all you got, George? He said, yeah, that's about it. He said, Foreman severely gassed himself out. Ali would have punched Ali to death with 4 more rounds left. No, there was more than 4 more rounds left. There were 7 more rounds left. Hey, Vic, look. Vic, there was 7 more rounds. It was a 15-round fight. It wasn't a 12-rounder. It was a 15-rounder, which means his ass had 7 more rounds of ass whooping to get. He had 7, and you know Ali be whooping ass in round 11 and 12. Ali out there throwing hands in around 11 and 12. Excuse me. Ali is out there throwing nasty hands in round 14 and 15, bro. Ali is a killer in round 14 and 15, bro. Yeah, you know. All I'm just saying is, bro, that night, all I'm saying is that night, Foreman was best to stay on his back because he had 7 more rounds of getting pecked and popped and pushed and grabbed. He had all kind of extra time to get that ass whooped, man. You don't want that, bro. You don't want that, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Hold on one second. Let me check this because no. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, really. And talk bad too. Yeah, he did. Ali lied and lied, saying he'd give them the rematch, and he never did. Well, you know what it is, bro. Sometimes you guys got to let somebody. Sometimes you just got to let somebody sit on that L, Rick. And it's unfortunate that George had to sit on that L for the rest of his life. And I hope that all the prestige from that ass whooping that he got that led him to getting his George Foreman grills, just be happy that that George Foreman could get put into the role of the good old boy, smiling and hamburger eating Negro, because Muhammad Ali, unfortunately, had decided to become a Muslim and got Parkinson's. So, don't worry about it. George Foreman profited mightily off of, Muhammad Ali not necessarily being able to take advantage of everything that he did in the ring because of, the deafening hatred that he received from certain people. You know what I mean? Oh, Lordy, 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 this one right here. Oh, I'll show you it right here. This is absolute. I think I can show this to you without you hearing it. I'm sorry. Let me show you this. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me show you this video. Thank you for reminding me. I want you guys to tell me if you notice anything. Do you notice anything? You notice anything? I'm going to take a little screenshot and show you. I'm going to show you this picture. Oh. Let me do that and the banner. Hold on. I'll show it here. Bro, that is Terence Crawford during COVID. That was Terence Crawford when Terence Crawford was at 147 pounds during COVID. That doesn't even look like the same human being, bro. You look how small he is. I took a screenshot. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. Look at how small Bud is, man. Look at how small Bud is. Look at that shit. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Bro. Bro. Look at this. Look at this shit. That's the same guy? Bro, look at his neck. Look at his face and head. Look at his neck. Look at his neck. Look at his neck here. Look at his neck. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, I see you doing your thing, Ashley's Corner. Looking good. Pretty lady Ashley Corner, man. You looking good, Ashley's Corner on Instagram. Hold on, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. You tell me that and that. Look at his neck and his shoulders, bro. Nothing to see here, though. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, bro. Yeah, you looking good, Ashley. You're doing your thing, Ashley. I'm watching like all your stuff. Look at how big this nigga is. Look how little he was. And look how big he is now. Bro, look at this. Boop. 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 Look at the size. You can see the size in the show. He go, look, man. Bro, that dude is a mesomorph, bro. He put in a lot of work, bro. He put in a lot of work. Yeah, that was COVID. That was COVID. Yeah, it's like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. This is Bud like 5 years ago, man. This is Bud 5 years ago, bro. This is Bud now. like, bro, they got mad as shit about me saying something about that, man. Like that's come on, man. I agree. 2 cents years ago, a pro athlete who gained weight, he beat Errol and Canelo. Y'all get over it. Holler at me when he pissed dirty. Rick, you don't care about any sins. Rick, wake you up when he pissed dirty. What you gonna do if he pissed dirty, bro? What are you gonna do if he pisses dirty, bro? Rick, come on, Rick. Rick. All I'm saying is, God dang, Rick. Hey, Rick, how you think he did it? Hey, Rick, how do you think he did it? You think this is natural, bro? I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you, I have no idea whether this is natural or not. But I'll call him a drug test. Hey, I'm not asking you that. I ask you, do you don't see the difference? You don't see any difference there between that and that? You don't see anything different. You don't see nothing. You don't nothing to look at, nothing. Yeah. Y'all don't hey, this man. Come on, bro. Look at his arms, bro. Man, we had loose arms. Look at the size of his arms, man. His arms filling up the shirt now. Now, look, bro. Before his arms, bro. Look at his arms, bro. Before his arms was all skinny and shit. Like now, these motherfuckers is like Dana White. This nigga. No, it's not. This is years ago. It's like 4 years ago. That's like 4 years ago, Terence, 4 years ago. Or 5 years ago. Look, bro, look at the arms, bro. The arms is all nice and loose, bro. Here, this nigga popping out the shirt. Boy, you look at this, look at them traps, nigga. Look at them traps, bro. That man got them traps, bro. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. So as you get older, he got bigger and put on more muscle. And damn near okay, nothing to see. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing to see here, dog. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's just a lot of natural fruits and berries. Don't pay any attention to Victor Conte. You know what I mean? Don't pay no attention to Victor Conte. I just wanted to show you that goddamn picture, bro. You cannot tell me that bro, that dude was skinny. I remember him, dude, that dude was skinny. Them dark-skinned dudes can do that. What dark skin? Name him. Name him. Yeah, sure you have. Sure you have. As a professional boxer, you have. As a professional boxer who's already in shape, already's there. Dude, he was already, you niggas, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, dog. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, you dark-skinned niggas. Hey, it's because he's dark-skinned. It's because he's dark-skinned. He said, watch how big Devin going to be in the ring at 140. He's going to be huge. He already looking huge. The Africans, not the Africans. If he could do it that easy, what took him so long, bro? If it was so easy to do, what took him until he was 37 years old to do it? He's been working out the entire time, bro. Bud was working out and lifting weights all in his 20s. Why did the muscle not develop in the 20s, but the muscle developed in the 30s? Seriously, man. He was lifting and working out. Why didn't the muscle do anything between the ages of 20 and 33? Why didn't that muscle keep growing during that time? He was lifting weights. It's the weight? Oh, okay. No, I don't need no, hey, bro, I'm going to tell you, Rick Timms, bro, I don't need no proof to say this shit looks suspicious, bro. I don't need that, Rick. You need that. Rick, you need that. You need that. I don't need that, Rick. I don't have to sit around and wait all damn day, bro. The fact of the matter is obviously caloric intake. Obviously. Caloric intake. Yeah, that's what it is. Give me a nice buzzword that says caloric intake. Obviously, the nigga ate food, bro. Anyway, like I said, you have to explain a nigga who is already he's the same size as fucking Shakur. Bro, right there, he's the same size as Shakur. Right there, he is the same size as Dana White. There, he's the same size as Shakur. 5 years later, he's the same size as Dana White. 5 years before, he's the same size as Shakur Stevenson, roughly. I know the picture because of the angle. That the height is not real because of the angle. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, man. Anyway, you need proof. I know you need proof. I don't need the proof to say that shit's suspicion, bro. And honestly, bro, we got to stop all this cheating. Hey, Terence. Rick Timms. Do you think, yeah, he's an athlete that stays fit. Yep, that's what he is. I said, you know what it is? That's all you got to do. He's got those extra. Maybe he does. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know. All I know is he's a special somebody. That's a lot of size to put on and fight. And to keep your speed and keep your quickness. But he didn't do it, and nobody does it. You know what I mean? Nobody's on steroids in boxing. Nobody. Just like nobody's fixing fights in boxing. Don't think. Bro, fuck off, bro. I'm making myself look great. Thank you very much. I'm making myself look honest. Rick Timms, there are people on steroids, Rick. Stop it. Rick, there are people in boxing that are on juice, Rick. You know that is the truth because people get caught on them all the time. Okay, Rick? Let's go with your argument for a second, Rick. I like to do this with you, Rick. Rick, we are in a crisis in boxing where there is a lot of cheating going on. You know this, and I know this. Okay? In order to start getting shit to the point where things can be done about it, when somebody is blatantly cheating, and I'm not using the example of Terence Crawford in this, I'm saying, take, for example, the video we just played, where you know there's a guy cheating. We're not supposed to say anything until that guy gets punished for cheating. How are we ever going to solve any problems if you can't say anything about somebody unless they're proven to be guilty? When you know Snack is dirty as fuck. I don't trust Vada. I don't trust Snack. Terence Crawford is being tested by the same guy that is putting him through his nutrition. There is a massive conflict of interest with Devin Haney, Terence Crawford, and formerly Victor Conte. That is a huge conflict of interest that we all know is out there. So it's kind of like saying I should never say that Victor Conte was cheating, or I believe Victor Conte was still cheating with steroids because nobody ever caught Victor Conte doing it again. We caught him the first time. They caught him the first time. He admitted it the first time. There's a long-ass list of athletes that he did the same thing with that he did with Terence Crawford and did with Devin. Now, let me be really clear when I say this, because I don't want anybody getting what I said there wrong. Victor Conte did the same thing for Barry Bonds that he did for Terence Crawford. He worked with him to get him to gain a ton of fucking weight, still keep his speed and agility, and turn him from somebody that was a skinny, fast, guy to somebody that damn near never got injured and looked like a fucking mountain of a man, bro. Okay? Later on, Victor Conte snitched out Barry Bonds. But we're not supposed to pay any attention to anybody that worked with Barry Bonds, that worked with Victor Conte and did the same thing. Come on, man. Victor Conte got the same results for Devin Haney that he got for Barry Bonds. He's bragging about the fact that he is increasing his speed and his size and that he knows how to go about doing this. And he's on record having done it with other people. Come on, man. There's almost no other answer to this. But nobody's supposed to say anything because, hey, man, it works. Come on, man. Dude, whose head grew? Whose head grew? Whose head grew? I'm sorry, who did you say whose head grew? Somebody said something about a head growing. Somebody said something about a head growing. Dog, it doesn't matter, Rick. That argument is terrible. Rick Timms, there are people that got caught on steroids that don't knock people out. Amir Khan got knocked out and was on juice. You know what I'm saying? Just because you are juicing doesn't mean that you're going to knock everybody out, man. Come on, Rick. You got to kind of stop all of that, bro. You know what I mean, Rick? You got to kind of stop defending that shit. Because what you're doing is you're trying to act like you don't know if there's cheating. You're saying there's absolutely cheating, but you don't know if there's any cheating, bro. Rick, you're talking out of this side of your neck and that side of your neck. Because you can't say absolutely there are people on there are a lot of people cheating that you know are not getting caught, but then say you can't suspect anybody unless they got caught. Because you're suspecting them even though they didn't get caught. You just don't like, it seems to me, that you just don't like the fact that people can look at the biggest name guys in the sport and point at it. Like, come on, man. Rick, Devin Haney gains 25 pounds in a day. And he works with Victor Conte. Terence Crawford put on what looks like 25 pounds of muscle and works with Victor Conte. And everything, you're just supposed to do this. But meanwhile, y'all can throw Gervonta Davis's name in the mud over an accusation where the guy never got charged. Let's repeat this. The same people that have absolutely no god dang well Victor Conte was a cheater. No damn well that you are judged by the company you keep. Terence is not judged by the company he keeps. Devin is not judged by until he's done fighting. I expect, oh, you're funny, bro. Why? Victor Conte does not work with everybody, bro. You know, oh, well, it's not Snack. What is it? You don't think Victor can do nothing? Boy, if Tank worked with Victor Conte, they would be saying, my God, if Tank walked in, if Tank was in a picture with Victor Conte, they would be calling him a cheater. Still waiting on TMZ to report Tank has been arrested. Still waiting on I'm waiting on the videotape that I'm waiting on the videotape dude said he had. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the videotape Jake Paul said he had. All y'all believe an assault took place that Gervonta Davis did without seeing no proof. If Tank retweeted Alex Ariza, they say kick him out of sport. Oh, for sure. Eric said Conte can't work with anybody now. So true. He said, see, no, see. I mean, I don't see shit. That's when he be doing. They be, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. But honestly, man, I'm kind of tired, man. I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm tired of arguing with bots. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. Hey, Fern, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for your support. That means a huge amount, a huge amount, a huge amount, a huge amount. Comment. What up, The Rise? Hey, man, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, Rise? How y'all feeling, brother? What's good, my guy? What up, man? I'm chilling, man. You know, just talking boxing. Sitting up here shooting the SHIT for a little while, being blessed, feeling blessed. Hope everything is well in Baltimore, man. Just, man, God dog. I want every cheater to get caught. Is that okay? Because I don't think, you know what, another thing? Gervonta doesn't act like he's somebody that's juicing. He is not, his body has not changed miraculously from the age of 20 to the age of 30. I don't trust nothing the Haney's do. Zacharias B, what up, man? Thank you for the support, bro. So now we have weight clauses for heavyweight fights now. I heard AJ can't come in over 245. Yes, this dude, Jake Paul, has introduced a weight clause into a heavyweight fight. These guys are terrible, bro. They just doing it as they make it, going as they make it up, man. Jake Paul I hope he goes in there and hurts Jake Paul. Like, seriously, I hope that dude just go in there and hurt Jake Paul. Boom, 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 boom. That's what you get. He said, yeah, it is crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. They got a weight clause. And they're not, hey, watch this. They're not, and they're not going to say anything about Anthony Joshua, about Jake Paul putting weight rehydration clauses on boxers at heavyweight, bro. I thought Jake Paul was going to MMA. I hope his ass, man. What? Honestly, man, I don't even care at this point. I want the PBC to put on fights, bro. Jameson Childress, what up, man? How you feeling? Hey, King. You guys are broke, King. You guys are broke, King. That's why you're over here, King. I see your little mag. I see your little soft ass over there wasting my time. If Joshua don't send Jake to Wonderland to fix his in, I don't believe it. Not unless they convict him. Rick Timms, I don't believe it unless they convict him. I can't believe my lying eyes, bro. I can't believe my lying eyes. You gotta, hey, they gotta, unless the Florida the athletic commission, the athletic commission in Florida, unless they confirm that fight was fixed, I will never believe it. Man, King is one of them. King, one of them little dude. He a little fake ass dude, little fake ass turkey, chic ass dude. little turkey, bro. Little turkey. Hey, little turkey been quiet lately, man. Little turkey ain't been running his mouth nearly as much. That's been good. He said, whoa, wow, I forgot about my little partner, Gary King, and his voice. Oh, man, the worst, bro. What an annoying little dude, bro. What a little annoying little dude, bro. Just dumb as, you know what I mean? Like smart enough to be dumb, you know? Always thought he was slick. Always thinks he's pulling strings. Like, just a little annoying little dude, bro. King can come back around and I miss it. Nah, bro. I don't like that dude at all. It's not good for me. I don't like him, bro. He's up to some games, bro. They're up to some games. They're putting my name on cards. So I know right now that they're a bunch of broke bitches. First of all, I ain't falling for the facade, bro. Because they put a fight on Sultan. What was his name again? Something Sultan. Sultan Muhammad. Sultan Muhammad versus Martin, very dark Martin guy, very dark skinned Martin. Like, just get the fuck out of here. You're a petty ass, broke ass nigga. I ain't trying to hear you, dude. If you was really what you claim you were, you would not even be worried about boxing at all. Okay? So I ain't trying to hear it, dog. I used to love King getting his ass cussed out. Yeah, but I'm not, my blood pressure, man. Troy said, damn, who's King? He's getting his ass chewed out by the chat right now. Basically, it is a burner account for Turkey Al-Sheikh. That's what I'll say. Kurt Hurd, are you doing the fight this weekend? Probably not. Kurt Hurd said, are you doing a fight show this week? You know what? I will. I think I will. I'll try to do it. I will do the pay-per-view. I will buy the pay-per-view if and only if I call the actual fight. That's the only time I'm going to buy any of these pay-per-views is if I call the fight. He sent BF $200 for a bet in Bud versus Arrow, and BF told me he's not sending him shit. Why do you all find entertainment in trolls and disrespect the lies that would destroy the sport? Hey, bro, that shit is funny. Hell yeah. Dog, that is Turkey Al-Sheikh's fucking burner account, bro. That's who that is, dog. Okay? Do not tell me that little penny-ass nigga is gonna... Dude, that penny-ass dude got on a boxing voice, bro. Don't tell me he's not sending bots at me. Fuck you, Turkey. I've been saying that about Turkey. I know his ass sending bots at me. Fucking asshole. Leave me alone, little midget. Come on, man. I ain't stupid. You think he ain't coming around here? Come on, man. Oh, no. I think I might have messed up my... Damn. Spill water on my thing. Hell no. Hell no. He was not around before Turkey hit that fucking scene. Turkey bitch ass been around a long fucking time. That's that nigga's burner account, bro. Dude, Turkey Al-Sheikh ain't nothing but a fucking front, Rick. Fuck Turkey. I don't watch his fights. Fuck Turkey. What fight did I watch? When is the last Turkey Al-Sheikh fight I watched? That fat boy ain't never been in a ring in his fucking life. Get the fuck out of here. People hate on Turkey while watching his fights. He doesn't fight. When the fuck has Turkey Al-Sheikh ever fought? Turkey Al-Sheikh is a little fat man that has probably never been in a fight in his whole fucking life. People are not watching Turkey Al-Sheikh's fights. That shit is a rehab card that other people are fighting on. Fuck Turkey every minute of the way. I'm telling you, I don't know why you guys think all these people are these exalted high people. He has a fucking YouTube channel, bro. He has a YouTube channel. He has a Twitter page, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. He's no different than anybody else. You guys want to believe the way that he was marketed to you. His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh, that's a joke, bro. They're trying to make it look. All right, get back, Rick Timms. Peace and air grease, brother. Y'all trying to act like Turkey Al-Sheikh is some big ass dude that is some like untouchable god, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's not what he is, man. You guys believe in some bullshit that they're selling you, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not, but Turkey Al-Sheikh is not fighting, dumbass. Turkey Al-Sheikh is not fighting. Turkey Al-Sheikh is not a fighter, bro. Turkey Al-Sheikh is not a fighter. So he's not having a fight. He's putting on an event where other people are fighting. Turkey is not a fighter. Okay? Al Heyman does not have a fight coming up. Okay? A PBC fighter may have a fight coming up, but Al Heyman does not have a fight coming up. Okay? He has a fight card coming up. Shut the fuck up. You said his fights. He's not a fighter. And he's nothing but a front. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. the fuck is going on, bro? All right. Sorry about that. My battery, I didn't know what was going on, man. I had to like do some extra work to get my battery on it. Bro, because don't nobody give a fuck about Turkey Al-Sheikh. Fuck Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's a cheater. Turkey Al-Sheikh is a cheater. We don't need Turkey Al-Sheikh to put on fight cards, bro. I don't need Turkey Al-Sheikh to put a fight card on. Fuck Turkey Al-Sheikh and his fight card. When was the last time I paid for a Turkey Al-Sheikh pay-per-view? I haven't. I don't even remember the last time. I don't think I ever have paid for a Turkey Al-Sheikh. I don't think I have. I'm telling you, I don't do business with that guy. I don't watch his fights. No. You pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't. I'm telling you, he fixed the fight. After he fixed that Hamaz Shiraz fight by jumping up there and telling Hamaz Shiraz in Hamaz Shiraz's corner that he was up 2 rounds, I'm done with Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey Al-Sheikh is a cheater. Okay? He's a cheater. That card, I don't believe, was a Turkey Al-Sheikh card last night. I don't believe that was a Riyadh card season. But if he did, all he's doing is putting a stamp on it. And by the way, Turkey Al-Sheikh isn't even a fucking promoter, bro. I'm not. I mean, dude, I may pay to watch Benavidez, but I'm watching a Benavidez fight. I'm not buying that fight because Turkey is putting the fight on. All Turkey doing is getting in my way and trying to charge me for something he already knows I want. I love watching David Benavidez fights. I watch David Benavidez pay-per-views. I didn't even watch it. No, I didn't pay for it, and I didn't watch it. Fuck no, I didn't pay for that crap. Why in the world would I pay $50 fucking to see fucking two low-level, watch some 2 low-level pros fight each other, bro? No, I didn't fight. No, I didn't watch that crap. $50 for no way to watch two lower-level fucking professionals fight. $50, man. Hell no. Hell no, I didn't watch it. I didn't pay it. I didn't watch. I watched the last one, didn't pay for it. The fight was $60. Exactly. And they're always trying to get over on Americans because they charge us so much more money. So that fight was sloppy as fuck. Didn't watch it. One big weight drained ass dude. Them getting paychecks, siphoning money off of them, whatever American fans are dumb enough to pay for it. Now, don't get me wrong. I already paid for the fight. Get me wrong. I paid for it. I just didn't pay the uplift fee that they're charging me to see that one. You know what I mean? And I'm not even going to waste my time on that. It's not good boxing, bro. And by the way, Conor Ben, as far as I know, is a drug cheat. That goes to show you how much you guys really care about drugs in boxing, cheating in boxing, because you know damn well that dude got put away, got suspended for that shit. Can anybody tell me how many UK heavyweights and how many UK fighters have popped? Like a whole bunch. Fury popped. Dillian White popped a couple times. Huey Fury popped. There's so many of them dudes that pop, bro. And they're on drugs for 12-round fights, man. They trying to make this shit into a big exhibition, into an exhibition sport. Man, Conor, what's his name again? Conor Ben. Man, I don't even care about their daddies. So look, let me be very honest with you. I half give a fuck about their daddies. You know what I mean? Like Nigel Benn. Did you ever see the videotape of Nigel Benn sparring Roberto Duran? It's one of the craziest sparring sessions you'll ever want to see, bro. Nigel Benn. Eubank dad, wild as wow. I don't know what's going on with that dude. That's a wild ass dude. All them blokes popped tea and crumpet steroids and you exactly, bro. Dirty as and plus, man, I just don't know why y'all want to go overseas. But do you think both fights was worth the money, in my opinion? Why? A fool and his money are soon parted. I'll watch the same thing. I'll watch the highlights for free. I'm not from the UK, mate. I'm not from the UK, mate. I'm just glad that these dudes ain't responsible for track and field. Watch as I say this shit, bro. These dudes are going to try to turn track and field into pay-per-view. That's one thing that these dudes cannot take over for shit. You know why? Because y'all asses is slow. You guys can cheat in boxing. Like, I swear to God, bro, if y'all weren't cheating in boxing, and I mean cheating, hell yeah, Billy Joe Saunders popped. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Man, blimey, mate. I'm not trying to, I don't believe y'all, man. But because if you ever see that sparring match, look up that sparring match. My God. Roberto Duran was humiliating Nigel Benn. I mean, he was playing with Nigel Benn. He made Nigel Benn look like a straight up amateur, bro. He was slapping Nigel Benn with two hands. I mean, Nigel Benn, when he was standing right in front of Nigel Benn is throwing 4-punch combinations, can't land a single punch, getting countered. Then the dude jumps back, claps him 2 times in the face, and starts beating his ass up again, bro. Roberto Duran beat the shit out of Nigel Benn. That's why I was like, man, yeah, oh my God. Right, man, Roberto was schooling his ass. That's why I ain't trying to hear it, man. Turkey dunk on Shaq and Ewing, stop hating for 9. Yeah. Man, I'm tired, man. Seriously, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit about Turkey Al-Sheikh, bro. Man, Turkey Al-Sheikh, why can't you just let your country... Anyway, do what you're going to do. I don't give a fuck. I don't believe the money. I don't believe the views. I don't believe the stories. I don't believe none of that shit. I'm in total disbelief about y'all whack-ass dudes. 2 Cent. Turkey going to give Yards the same gloves he gave Shiraz that knocked Berlanga. Oh, Lord, hold on, man. You know full well they're trying to aim that fight to take place. But it is what it is, man. I rock with David Benavidez a whole lot, bro. It only sold out in 6 minutes because you put the shit on a secondary ticket market. Stop lying. You guys are the biggest liars in the world for this shit. The only reason that it sold out in 6 minutes is because they took all the tickets off stuck it on a secondary ticket market. You cannot sell out in 6 minutes. I don't doubt that it sold out. But, bro, it didn't sell out in 6 minutes. That's people putting it on a secondary ticket market. It takes more than 6 minutes to process those tickets, okay? You guys just believe. You guys are the UK is like, they are the #1 bullshitting country that there is in the world, bro. Like, the UK came to the United States and claimed they discovered it. UK's a lioness. Dog, no joke, bro. I think most of the lies come out of the UK, bro. Because you know the UK are responsible for coming over the United States, taking over New York City and claiming that they discovered the place, bro. The shit like this shit is terrible, bro. The lies that they tell, bro. The propaganda. The United States of America has always been a victim of British propaganda, bro. Since the establishment of the United States, we have had to deal with British propaganda. And the propaganda that you guys are the smartest, the most sophisticated, that your language, like, you guys lie so much, I don't even believe you invented English. I believe you came over here, learned how to speak English, and took it back over there. I don't buy nothing you guys say. Because you got caught in so many lies, bro. You had Eddie Hearn coming over here talking about all the money AJ was making and all of this and all of that. And the lies have not stopped since Eddie Hearn's ass showed up. Everybody's money's exaggerated. Everybody's ticket sales are exaggerated. Meanwhile, he says one thing in year 1. By year 3, that shit didn't pan out at all. He's now in rebuilding mode. And AJ is a fucking replacement fighter for Gervonta Davis, but yet nobody wants to tell the storyline as it really is. AJ is a fucking replacement fighter for Gervonta Davis after his career collapsed. But no, you guys are trying to sell it as if, no, this is what AJ really wants to do. AJ doesn't really want to be fighting for the undisputed heavyweight title. He doesn't really want to have all 4 belts and have beaten Daniel Dubois and have beaten these other guys and been, no. He's just taking a break from his superstardom to come over to the United States, bro. It's like you guys sell you're the horse shit that you sell. Think about it. AJ, just last time you saw AJ, he was getting his ass slumped in a setup fight for Daniel Dubois. But now he's really, and he replaces Gervonta Davis. That is he's a last minute replacement for Gervonta Davis. But somehow you guys try to blow it up until he's the superstar. Do you see what I'm talking about? The mental gymnastics you guys will do. AJ is a replacement fighter for Gervonta after he just got knocked the fuck out by Daniel Dubois, who got knocked the fuck out by Alexander Usyk, who also snatched the belt off of Tyson Fury by beating him twice. But yet he's coming over as a conquering hero and not a replacement fighter for Gervonta. Just think about the narrative. You're out of here. I'm tired of you trying to bend narratives, dude. That's your last narrative to bend. You can go away. All right? That's the last narrative that you bend. No, it's not okay for Gervonta to fight AJ. Fight Gervonta. No, it's not okay for Gervonta to fight AJ. I never liked that fight. It's a piece of shit fight. I always said it was. If they're offering him a ton of money and he can take it, I understand him taking it. But no, I didn't think that fight was okay. I thought that fight was a piece of shit. This is an equal piece of shit. Yes, it is. What the funny thing is that certain people thought that Gervonta Davis was a piece of shit, but now AJ, yeah, that's what we want to do. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know if Terence Crawford cheated or not. I don't know if he cheated or not. No clue. AJ wasn't the second choice, more like the fourth. I hope that shit come back hard on him. I thought it was okay because it was an exhibition. This is worse because it's a catchweight heavyweight fight. Yeah, this dude wants it on AJ wants it on his record that he beat Jake Paul. Bananas, bro. Anyway, let me put a link in the chat in case anybody want to chop it up. And no, I'm not saying, I do not know if Terence Crawford cheated or not. All I'm saying is, that's a lot of size to put on, bro. That's a lot. Look at his chest. Look at the chest. And then look at his chest. Okay, look at his chest and his shoulder. You can see his shoulders in this shirt. No shoulders in this shirt. Bud grew shoulders and a back. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying what a great workout routine. And they were saying he was always this size. It's just natural. I have never heard of that before. You know? I thought it was here. Anyway, I've never been a big fan. But look, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat and everybody in the super chat for chopping it up with me. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. But I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm out. Deuces.